What's up, buddy? It's watching, and this video I'm going to be revealing our top 5 films that won Best Picture in the last 50 years. And I've got a couple of honourable mentions for this. You can let me know your favourite films that won Best Picture in the last 50 years in the comments of this video. But yeah, I've got a couple of honourable mentions, so I'll go through them before I reveal my top 5. But I hope you're all having a good day, and let's get to it. So my honourable mentions are Rain Man, which won Best Picture in 1989, and I give Rain Man an 8.5 out of 10. And it's about a selfish man discovers his autistic brother and takes him on a life-changing road trip that reshapes his priorities. And then the other honourable mention is a fairly recent film, and that is Oppenheimer, which won Best Picture in 2024. I also give it an 8.5 out of 10, and it's the story of J. Robert Oppenheimer and the creation of the atomic bomb, exploring genius, ambition, and consequences. But now I'll get to my top 5. So my number 5, I think all these movies are excellent. But number 5 is Gladiator, which won Best Picture in 2001, and I give this movie a 9 out of 10. And it's about a betrayed Roman general is forced into slavery and fights as a gladiator while seeking revenge against a corrupt emperor. And I first watched this movie not long ago. In fact, I saw it after seeing the second Gladiator movie. So I saw Gladiator 2 before seeing the first one. I thought the second one was really great, but the original is even better. I think it's an excellent movie. It's just fantastic. I highly recommend to watch it. I highly recommend to watch any of these movies if you haven't seen them. But I think the reason why it's only number 5 is because I've only seen it once. For top 4, I've seen them at least twice. So when I'll get to my number 4, which won Best Picture in 1998, it's the film Titanic, which I also give a 9 out of 10. And it's a romance between two passengers unfolds aboard the doomed Titanic as disaster strikes. So of course, when the Titanic sunk, that was of course based on true events, but everything else around it was fictional, just for this film. And I've actually been to the Titanic Museum in Belfast. It was the best museum I've been to, and it made me want to rewatch the movie. And after rewatching it that time, I appreciated it even more. It's got a very heartbreaking ending to the film. It's got brilliant acting, but all these films that I mentioned that I'm talking about here have got brilliant acting in them. So that's for number 4. But number 3 is Rocky, which won Best Picture all the way back in 1977, so nearly 50 years ago. I also give this one 9 out of 10. It's about a small-time boxer gets a once-in-a-lifetime shot at the heavyweight title and proves his worth. So it's not really about winning the title of heavyweight champion. It's about going the distance, which I think is really cool. But yeah, the Rocky franchise, I think it's a great franchise. I also think the Creed movies are great as well, but in my opinion, nothing beats the original Rocky movie as far as that franchise is concerned. But number 2 is the third Lord of the Rings movie. So it's Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, which won Best Picture in 2004. And I gave it a 9.5 out of 10. So I think this is close to being the perfect movie. It's epic. It's an epic 3+ hour long movie with so much payoff, so many memorable moments, so many great characters. And it's about heroes unite. So the film's about heroes unite for a final battle while Frodo completes his quest to destroy the One Ring. But yeah, like I said, very, very close to being a 10 out of 10 movie. Very close to being number 1 here, but my number 1 is Forrest Gump from 1994. It's from 1994, but won the Best Picture in 1995. Yeah, it's a 10 out of 10 movie. One of my favourite movies ever made. I've done a live stream reviewing this film. So you can check that out on my channel. But it's about a kind-hearted man unknowingly influences major historical events while simply following his heart. It's not only got my favourite performance by my favourite actor with Tom Hanks, but it's got one of my favourite sort of soundtracks to any movie. In fact, probably is my favourite soundtrack to any movie. There's so many incredible songs here. A lot of it's my sort of music that I'd like to listen to in my own time. And yeah, it's a movie I've seen several times, and I never get bored of watching it. Even though it's quite a long movie, I don't think it overstays its welcome. And yeah, it definitely deserved. All these definitely deserve to win Best Picture. But as far as what won Best Picture for 2026, one battle after another, I've not seen that movie, so I haven't really got an opinion on it. But it's very, 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 very pleased who won it. But like I said, I haven't really got anything to really comment on that. But what I would have liked to have seen, what Best Picture is, probably F1 out of the list of the nominations. That was my favourite of those movies. But I think I wouldn't mind Hamlet to have got the Best Picture. I saw that movie this year, actually, in the cinema. But yeah, I think I'll just about do it for this video. Again, please feel free to let me your favourite Best Picture movies in the comments and what your thoughts were on the 2026 Oscars. I didn't watch any of the Oscars, I just know what won Best Picture. But that just about do it here. I appreciate you watching this video. I'd also appreciate it if you would leave it a like and subscribe to my channel if you are new. And until next time, keep talking movies, and peace out, peace and love, and ciao. Thanks for watching. Ciao.